Yes, Joska is right for Darfur. It was a very important moment in history for the International Court of Justice. But speaking of the United States of America, I didn't understand. I didn't understand during negotiations that they were so hostile, fundamentally hostile to an institution with this, that the sole aim was that criminals that committed crimes against humanity would be judged, indicted or jailed. Because you have to understand that under the Treaty of Rome, is only a subsidiary power. That means if and only if the state itself cannot or does not want to judge the criminal, then the court can do that. So it's only if the state doesn't want or cannot. And I also always said to our American friends, you are a state, the rule of law applies. With a very sophisticated penal system, what do you fear? Should there be this or that high-rank official or soldier or whatever? You have military tribunals and you can judge them yourself. What do you lose? It will not hamper any activities. They didn't have any answers other than saying, well, anti-Americanisms. And then you would have investigations with an anti-American drive. This was the rhetoric argument. But once I had a conversation with a big American lawyer, and he told me, very simple, in the Rome Treaty, it is said that immunity linked to the head of state is not applicable. Who is responsible for all the activities of the special forces in particular, but military forces in large? It's the United States, the President of the United States of America. So forget it. Forget it. Forget forever that one day the United States of America will ratify the treaty. But what we shall hope for, and this is what Joska said, is that when confronted with concrete situations, the United States of America will join with the other international partners and say, yes, even in the Security Council we agree, for instance, like in Darfur, for Libya, for Syria, at least to have an investigation, you know, because I say, be careful because the issue of justice and the penal system is the proofs, and you need to get the proof, and you get proof when you still can have it. That means witnesses or material proof. So sooner you have investigation, the better you can build the case. And that's a fact, and there's nothing else to add. So we hope that in the future they will support and act in the framework of the Security Council, and we can basically forget about any ratification. Hubert? Yes, very briefly. You actually said exceptionalism. We should also add sovereignty, total sovereignty. It's not something specific in international law or the international penal system. It's just unthinkable that someone else might decide in whatever area and has a judgment on the American. It's not ruling out the other way around. One moment so many unilateral sanctions against countries that 3/4 of humanity theoretically would have been touched upon by these sanctions. And then we can also think that by any kind of magic, the veto right could be lifted in the Security Council. Well, I promise you, the United States would leave the next day.
Wait for the mic.